Houston Real Estate Radio starts right now.
Welcome back. You're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. Today is the last day of the GHPA New Home and Remodeling Show down at Reliant Center. Hope you can come by today and see James and I. We are on aisle 300 at the broadcasting booth, and we'd love to answer any real estate questions that you have. We always like to discuss real estate because we are realtors. So always welcome your real estate comments and want to answer your questions. If you can't make it down to the home show today, but you have some real estate questions, you can always call them in. We have a 24-hour answer line. It is 281-882-8088, and we'll answer those questions that you leave on the air. Just leave us your first name, where you're calling from, what city you're calling from, and your question, and we'll be sure to answer that on the air for you. So it's very exciting today. We've got a lot of people out here walking around, and just a great crowd.
Amazing crowd.
We've talked to a lot of different companies that are out here that have different products, and right now I want to talk with Vernon Beck. He is the business development specialist with Indoor Comfort Specialist. They are an HVAC company, and you guys kind of set yourselves apart from other heating and air conditioning companies. So tell us about your company and what you offer.
Well, Shannon, we've been doing geothermal installations in South Texas, Houston, and the surrounding area, but all throughout South Texas since basically 1993.
Long time.
We've been in business for 31 years. There's no installation contractor in all of Houston who has done as many installations as we have done in geothermal.
Now, what does that mean, geothermal? What are we talking about?
Geothermal is basically the concept of using the Earth's energy to heat and cool the home. And that's done through a series, a type of a loop field we put in the earth, pipe in the earth, and then we allow the heat transfer to occur in the earth. So there's water in this loop system. The water gets hot coming off the unit. We direct it down into the earth to reject that heat into the earth, down deep, so that the water comes back up cold again, back to the unit, starts all over again. Simple process, simple concept. It's been around since the late 1800s, but it's only in the last, I'm going to say 30 to 40 years has it really started to be perfected and catch on in here in the U.S.
Do you see a lot of people asking for this product and wanting this product as far as building a new construction home, or is this mostly like retrofitting homes that already exist?
Well, Shannon, no, it used to be that way, but now the government since 2008 has offered a 30% federal tax credit under the Wind, Solar, and Geothermal Act. So we're seeing more people build homes. They're building them tighter. They're putting more insulation in. They're just making them much more go green type of
very energy efficient.
Of a concept. So now they're adding geothermal, solar, these types of things to make their homes more efficient so that their energy costs are less. That's really the big push. And with that 30% tax credit, it makes it affordable for the average person.
So
how long has that tax credit been
available? It first came out in 2008. But it's increased every single year. It's approved right now and funded through 2016.
Okay.
We don't know what's going to happen with the government. They may not decide to extend it, but we're hoping that they do. But that 30% credit is a tax credit on the total amount of the project amount that you spend on HVAC, on heating and cooling of your home.
What is the cost of putting one of those units in, and how's the cost savings over a regular unit?
Well, it's simple to tell you the savings. You can average 40 to 60% savings on your monthly energy bills for heating and cooling the home. That's easy. That's a given. That's automatic.
Now, is that over like your good SEER units put in brand new?
If you put a geothermal system in, the average geothermal system, average is 34.5 SEER. That's not even top of the line. So the average is 34.5 SEER. When you compare that to the absolute best air-cooled equipment on the market, say like some of the stuff that Trane or Carrier makes, I mean, we sell it all. The absolute most efficient is less than half as the efficiency of geothermal.
Wow,
so
that's
people
good.
don't realize it's a tremendous savings. In terms of cost, I would tell you, it's difficult to tell you what that is because we design every single system for your particular application. I would tell you that without the tax credit, it's going to be roughly twice the cost of conventional. But when you apply that tax credit, Now you're down very close to the cost of the best air cool on the market.
On a regular system.
We
Wow.
see paybacks average 20 months, less than 2 years payback.
So it pays for itself in a couple of years.
In less than 2 years.
Wow.
And plus, this equipment lasts an average of 25 years. The best air cool is half that. So you would replace your air cool equipment twice before you'll ever replace this.
How much land do you need to put in a geothermal system?
Very little. We are putting these in condos, townhomes, garden homes with
Wow.
very little yard, or almost no yard. We basically need 20 feet of lateral separation in between loops that are down into the earth. So just about everybody has 20 or 40 feet of square feet of area in their home.
Yeah.
We put them down the sides of the home. We put them in the back. We can put them anywhere. We can put loops actually under the foundation, under a concrete foundation, because this polyethylene pipe is warranted for 55 years. You're never going to have a problem with it. It's going to be in that earth and there long after we're all gone.
Wow. That's very interesting. Do you think that most homeowners know about this product, even know that it's available?
Shannon, I don't believe they do. As I talk to homeowners, even at home shows, they'll come by and they'll say, well, tell me a little bit about this. And I'll begin to tell them, and they'll say, is this like a new concept? Many of them have never heard of it. But again, I hate to keep coming back to this, but because of that tax credit that the government has offered, it now has made this affordable for just the average person. You don't have to be wealthy in order to do this. And so now you can save that 50, 60% on your energy savings, just like all the other people are, most of the other people are doing that do geo. It's a tremendous savings opportunity.
Now, can someone retrofit a house that's, you said you can go under the foundation with
Yes.
some of this piping.
Yes, sir.
Can somebody retrofit a house that's already on a subdivision lot
Yes,
pretty
you can.
easily?
We do it every day. That we obviously wouldn't be able to put the loops or the pipe in the earth under the foundation because
Okay.
that foundation's already there.
Right.
But we can go around it. We can put them under driveways if someone's going to relocate a driveway, or generally it's in the backyard or the front yard. When these loops get put in the earth and it's all graded and we drive off and it's all done, you'll never know they're there. It looks like could look as plush as a golf course. It looks beautiful. It doesn't do anything to the grass, or it'll be all smoothed over and it'll be looking nice.
Wow.
So is this, as far as construction, is it about like putting in a sprinkler system as far as tearing up the yard?
Well, no, ma'am, because our loops are considerably deeper. We average 300 feet in depth of one vertical loop.
Okay.
So let's say you had 4 loops in that was the design needed for the capacity for your home. You would have those 4 loops, an average of about 300 feet in depth. So that driller comes in and he drills a 5-inch bore straight down. When he's through, they put the pipe in the earth and then they bond it with grout. Then they drive off. So there is a little bit of a mess there. But once we header all those loops together into a manifold and get them under the surface, that's graded back down, and that grass is back in 6 weeks. You'll never know it's under there.
Wow, that's
We're
fantastic.
well below any of your other piping, sewer piping, water pipes, sprinkler systems. We're well below that.
So you must figure out where all that is and get permit. You have to get a permit for
Yes,
it
ma'am.
to put it in?
We permit it, and we also do a one call to make sure it's safe to dig. So we follow all the procedures.
And that's not all you do. I mean, I know geothermal is big for you guys, but you do full service.
About
AC?
50% of our business is regular conventional AC, just like most people have. And we not only do new equipment sales, we'll do parts, or we'll do repairs, we do service, and we do everything from retrofits, taking out an old AC unit, put a new one in, or we do new construction. We just do everything. We have our own technicians. Nothing is subcontracted out. We don't hire contract labor. We do it ourselves, and we've been doing that way for 31 years.
Right.
Indoor comfort specialist. What's y'all's website in case people are listening and they're thinking, I need a new AC unit?
Well, there's several websites you can go to that'll direct you to ours, but the main one is indoorcomfortspecialist.com, or you could even go to indoorac.com. We want to make it as easy as we can for any customer who's looking for us.
So just remember,
indoorac.com.
indoor comfort specialist, all right?
Indoor Comfort Specialist.
Okay, very good. Well, so I guess you've talked to a lot of people down here at the home show today about your product.
Yes, ma'am. We do several of these a year, and there's a lot of people that come in from all over South Texas to come to these shows because these are the biggest ones, and they offer so much, for the homeowner
Right.
and things that they want to do. So we see people from all over, and that's why we spread out mainly our geothermal installations all over South Texas. We're well outside a 100-mile radius of Houston. But on regular AC, we're just like the other guys, doing business here in Houston. We compete with all of them.
That's kind of like a realtor. Our license is good all over Texas. And
That's
so
correct.
we go where
correct.
the business is,
Correct.
All right.
Well, Vern, thank you for talking with us.
Well, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk about our company and just make people a little bit more aware of what kind of technology is out there for better energy savings for everyone.
Well, and the fact that the price is down because of the tax credit makes it very affordable, and I don't know why anybody wouldn't if it pays for itself in 2 years.
That's right, James. We're seeing more and more people turning to it every day.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you very much.
And this video will be on HoustonRealEstateRadio.com, so you can find their website that way as well. It'll
Okay.
be on the
Thank you,
video.
Shannon. I appreciate it.
We're broadcasting from the Greater Houston Builders Association Home and Garden Show, New Home and Remodeling Show, and we'll be here all day. Come by the booth and say hi, and we'll be right back.